In high school, I wasn't exactly a nerd. I wasn't that concerned with grades. I was an athlete. I started competing in competitive weightlifting because I was playing football and wrestling, so they sort of made me do it, and I excelled. And by the time I had graduated high school, I had won numerous state championships, some national medals. I had been awarded some scholarships. But unfortunately, weightlifting in the United States, collegiate circle doesn't have the same resources that cross country or wrestling or track do. So I declined those scholarships and chose to instead enroll at Vanderbilt, where I continued to train and compete independent without any university support until very recently. But as a kid growing up, I was probably like most, very, very precocious, very peculiar and eccentric. And then by the time I'd entered high school, though, I had just had this experience of so very often being an outsider in most rooms. I mean, I lived in the North and the South. I had been in very wealthy circles, and then the opposite. I had been around violence. I'd been around farmers. And I think it just made me become very interested in how your lived experience affects how you think. In high school in particular, I fell very much in love with philosophy, with the works, of course, of Jacques Derrida, Michel Foucault, Jean Baudrillard, the epistemologists, so Keith Layer, Gettier, all these people. And like you, I did have a passion for math and physics, but there wasn't always the same accessibility to it. I mean, I could go watch YouTube videos or play around with a notebook, but no one's going to let me work in their lab when I'm 15 or 16. But I could always go to the library and get something off the shelf.